Welcome back. It's the end of the year and we are preparing for 2025. So I've prepared a series of videos so that we can finalize the year and attend to people's doubts, questions, fears, hopes. So, first, we have the globe next to us. I would like to begin with globe competency. Wow, no one's ever said that word before. No one ever mentions that. It's how competent you are using the globe, with the globe, in regards to the globe. If you have any idea of what the globe really represents, how it can be used, and why it's never mentioned or used for education, for global alerts, for enlightenment. So first of all, we will begin with this. Alerts, using the globe as a reference. So, what is happening? The poles are melting. The glaciers in the mountain ranges, the Alps, the Himalayas, they're melting. Why? Solar flares. We are in a super solar cycle when the sun has flares and we receive these solar coronas. And as people can see that this is the region where the world is not in a vertical way, it's ecliptical to the sun. So this is the region where you receive maximum sun. So you have the hottest temperatures in the Mediterranean, in Italy, Greece, 50 degrees, in the Middle East, Pakistan, the north of India, 45, 50 degrees, and following all the way to California or Arizona, 50 degrees. So these parts, Mexico and the southern part of the United States, the Mediterranean and North Africa, the region of northern India and West Asia, are being literally burnt. And the mountain ranges here, their glaciers are melting. The sun is also melting the ice caps in the poles. So one of the major alerts that we would like to share is that the biggest threat is from Lucifer, but it's not the horned demon that people have imagined. That's a scam. It's too much luz, too much sun, too much light. And we have had periods in our globe's history where the Lucifer effect has caused global meltdowns, inundations, floods. In fact, the story of the great flood all over the world shows that this was a very, very traumatic and global and long-lasting event. And really the geological record shows us that it has happened many times. We had a big, big flood, but we also had other floods. So if you are living near the coastal areas, this whole region of Southeast Asia was called Sundaland. It was all land. It's half water now. And probably many of the other regions will melt. The Caribbean had land masses and maybe Atlantis. They're gone, underwater. In the Pacific Ocean, the Oriental people, especially people from India and Southeast Asia, they talk about the lost continent of Mu, which was from Easter Island all the way to Japan. All connected, a magic ancient land of Mu, where we have Nan Madol, Gunan Padang, underwater gigantic megaliths underneath the Sea of Japan. So there was something here and something happened. It could be a meteor, it could be nuclear war in the past of our history, but whatever happened, the peoples migrated, running away from the floods. So this is the first alert of major inundations and floods in places near mountains where the glaciers are melting, and in places where you have a lot of beaches, a lot of islands, and places near the poles like the southern part of Brazil, Argentina, which are being flooded. So this is one of the major alerts, and how we can use the globe and help people understand connectivity, join the dots. Major floods in the southern part of China, where the mountains are sending water all the way to the eastern part of India, the western part of China. So we can understand we are a global population, and what happens here happens there, and what happened here also happened there, and we can learn from time traveling what happened in the past. So we know that the desert's expanding. We know that the ice caps are melting. We know now that the waters are rising. Like in India 5,000-7,000 years ago, the waters were rising and inundated 200 kilometers of the Indian coast. Thank you for watching, and let's move on to our next video.